And welcome back on Local 6 Midday, another edition of Local 6 Live Line. And it is an honor to be sitting with these two gentlemen to my left. Former professional athlete George Wilson. Everybody loves George. Everybody knows who he is. We'll talk to George in just a minute. And of course, Mark Bryant of the Bryant Law Center, Paducah, Mayfield, and Louisville. And we're not here to talk about legal things today. We're here to promote a special event that is coming up 1 week from today. It is the NAACP Martin Luther King birthday celebration in Paducah. And Mark, we're going to start with you because I believe your company is the one helping you put this on. So tell us about it.
Yeah, Dave, we're proud again, the Bryant Law Center is to be supporting and sponsoring the Martin Luther King birthday event that's going to be held this year at Paducah Tilghman High School on the 16th of January, which is coming up here pretty quickly. My friend George Wilson and I are here today to talk about it and to encourage people to attend. The event starts at the Cherry Civic Center that morning at 9:30, and we're going to march to the MLK. There's a, right there on Martin Luther King Drive, we're going to march down there to his memorial monument, and there'll be a small, short service there, and then we're going to go back to the Cherry Civic Center and go on over to Tilghman. They start serving lunch at 10:45, and then the speakers begin at 11:30, and we've got room over there at Tilghman for a big crowd, and we certainly hope you will come.
Well, let's move on to George Wilson. And George, we followed your career. We followed what you have done in this community. You have a particular love for this community that is to be heralded, to say the least. But you're the master of ceremonies.
Yes, correct.
But Terrance Sullivan is the keynote speaker. Now, tell us a little bit about Terrance for those that may not be familiar with him.
Yes, Mr. Terrance Sullivan is our keynote speaker. Mr. Sullivan is the executive director of the Kentucky Commission on Human Rights. He'll be speaking about some of the progress we've made on the human rights front, but also some of the work that's yet to be done, completed and finished. And so I look forward to hearing his inspiring word, and I know he's going to have a great message for us. We're also going to be joined by the Kentucky Lieutenant Governor, Ms. Jacqueline Coleman, who will be representing the Governor Brashear on and spending the day with us to celebrate MLK on behalf of the state of Kentucky.
Okay, very good. It sounds like an exciting day, and again, it all starts at 9:30 with the march over to the monument over there on Martin Luther King Jr. Drive. And let's talk about ticket information, because I know that the march, I think, is free, but the lunch does have a little bit of a charge to it. So what is that, and how do they get tickets? Yes,
advance tickets are needed. The march is free, but you can find more information and ticket purchases at paducah.naacp.com. There's a $25 cost for adults and a $10 cost for students. We certainly encourage everyone to join us. It's a great day to bring our community together and just commemorate the life and legacy of Dr. King, and also be able to put some plans together, share a meal together to discuss our way forward in order to achieve his ultimate vision.
Speaking of his ultimate vision, it's hard for me to believe. I don't remember this. I was a wee lad at the time when this happened, but it is coming up on the 60th anniversary of that famous speech in 1963 that he made. And I know progress has been made, but still more progress needs to be made.
Certainly, certainly. I mean, anybody that ever watches that speech up until this day, it's moving. No matter what your background is, what your race is, he's a man of vision, a man of purpose. And so he gave us the roadmap, and it's up to us and up to the generations that follow after us in order to continue that work, in order to ensure that we achieve that vision of unity and equity and equality on all fronts in this country.
Well said, Mr. Wilson. We thank you for your visit today, and we thank Mark Bryant, Bryant Law Center, the presenting sponsor of the NAACP Martin Luther King Jr. birthday celebration coming up next Monday in Paducah. And to reiterate, the march is free to everyone. It starts at 9:30 a.m. from the Robert Cherry Civic Center. They'll march over to the monument. There will be a short presentation. Then they'll have a lunch that day. Tickets are available at $25 each for adults, $10 for students, and we certainly encourage you to attend. So we thank you for your time in watching this. More Midday coming up.